must have disappeared. Jimmy!
Miss Henderson, look!
What is it?
It's some sort of air shaft.
He must have fallen down there.
And it's lined with metal. This must be man-made.
Yes. Or made by some creature like man.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
Jimmy! Are you down there? Jimmy!
Here I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm a bit bruised, that's all. Hannah's all right. I found something. It looks like another spaceship. A spaceship?
Stay where you are, Jimmy. I'm coming down. Right, Jeff. Fix this rope onto a likely bit of rock. All right? Is it holding?
It should hold you.
Right. Going on down.
What about us? Looks pretty safe.
I think we all ought to stick together, Mr. Henderson.
Well, all right. Follow me down. But be careful.
What does Jimmy mean? Spaceship out there.
I don't know, Val. Looks like some kind of air shaft. But it can't be. Unless it was to let air out.
You mean people might live down there?
People or things.
Jimmy? Where are you?
Over here, Mr. Henderson. Look!
Well, that's a spaceship, all right. But how did it get here?
It must have come from another planet.
No, I mean, how did it get in this cave?
Perhaps there's some other way in.
Yes. Yes, there must be.
Mr. Henderson!
Over here, Jeff.
Gosh, look at that. It's like the one I saw through the periscope. Except this one looks new.
No, I don't think it is, Val. Look at all the dust underneath. It's been in here a long time.
But it's metal. Wouldn't it have rusted?
Why should it? There's no air. There's no water to corrode it.
This cave is huge. Wonder how far it goes.
Well, that's one thing we've got to find out. Jeff, I want you to haul yourself up that rope again. We're going to need more light
All right,
in here.
Mr. Henderson.
There are portable lamps in the rocket. And try to get a message to your father. Tell him what we've discovered and where we are.
Mr. Henderson, there's something over here at the foot of the shaft. It looks like a sort of lever.
But take care, don't touch it.
The shaft's closed up. I only just touched it.
I told you not. Must be some kind of airlock. Let me try it.
Watch out, Mr. Henderson!
That's the collapse of the vibration. And the tunnel's blocked.
Now we can't get out. We're trapped.
I recognize this rock formation. We were here an hour ago. We were going round in circles.
It was no good going on in that direction.
Well, what are we going to do now? We can't any of us go on in this heat.
We'll just have to go back the way we came till we can pick up our rocket again and get a new fix.
All right, let's start retracing our steps.
I'm afraid we can't go back. According to my calculations, we're further from our own base than we are from Henderson and the children.
Do you mean, Wedgwood, that we haven't enough oxygen to take us back to MR1?
Yes. We're beyond the point of no return.
Somewhere across the lunar Apennines. If only the moon had a magnetic pole, then we could use a compass.
You know, when I was a boy, I used to look up at the stars at night and wonder if man would ever reach them. Well, we've made the first step, and all we can do is wander around in this unbearable heat.
Well, let's go on. No point staying here using up our oxygen. We'll try this way.
Or this way. Look, another car here. That's telling us something. I think it's a direction. I think it's a direction over those mountains.
This looks like the carving Henderson described. It's the second one we found. They must link up.
Whoever was here before us needed to go the same way we're going. Somewhere there was something they needed to get back to.
I just can't believe it. Do you think that some people were here before us from somewhere? And if so, did they ever try to reach Earth?
They may have. It all depends when it happened. If they came at a time of which we have no record and then went away again, what records would have remained? But up here, nothing will have changed in millions of years. That's why it's so hard to tell how long these marks have been here. Come on, we've got a long walk ahead of us.
Well, these are the main doors, all right. But how do they open?
Well, they could be hydraulic.
These look like drawings. Isn't that mark the same as the one against the wedge outside?
Yes, you're right. Look at it there again.
And there, too.
Sort of writing, isn't it? Can you make it out?
Well, it's like no alphabet I can think of.
Hamlet, do you know what that says? How should he know? It might be guinea pig language.
Don't be silly. I wonder what these people really were like.
Look, over there. I think it's a sort of table.
No, it's more like a workbench.
Well, if it's a workbench, there may be some tools about somewhere. There may be something we can open those doors with.
That's all right. Come on, let's have a look around.
No, there's nothing here.
Let's go round the cave again and see what we can find.
Right.
Perhaps there's something inside the spaceship we could use.
Well, we can try it, Jimmy. We're going to have to find something pretty fast. We've only enough oxygen left for 20 minutes.
20 minutes? And no one knows where we are.
MR2, are you receiving me? Over. Hello, MR2, this is Lunar Base. Can you hear me? Over. Hello, Buchan Island. This is Ian Murray, MR1. I'm getting no reply from MR2. Are you sure this relay is on frequency? Over.
Yes, Ian, we're relaying your signal over the lunar horizon. There's been no response for some time now. Over.
Well, Jean, it looks as if the children are cut off from everybody now. Over.
Have you any news of Professor Wedgwood's party? Over.
No, Jean, they're well out of my radio range. Over.
Surely they should have reached MR2 by now. Over.
They should reach it soon, Jean. They can only carry enough oxygen for 4 hours. Over.
Ian, what'll you do if there's no news from them? Over.
My instructions are to stay here till I hear from them. If there's no message within 8 hours, I'll have to try and get this ship back to Earth. Over.
Are you still getting a radar echo from that asteroid? Over.
It wasn't an asteroid, Jean. I firmly believe it was a dead spaceship. Don't you think it possible? Over.
We think it's possible, Ian. I mean, here on Buchan Island, but some people are rather skeptical. Over.
But I'm sure it's true, Jean. Someone or something has been here before us. The people on Earth must believe that. Over.
Scientists can only believe you if you bring back something to show. Some real evidence. Over.
Look, Jean, if ever I get back to Earth, I'm going to bring you a stick of rock with the word moon going all the way through it. Now get me back on that frequency. Over.
Right, Ian. You're over now.
Hello, MR2. This is Lunar Base. Are you receiving me? Hello, MR2. This is Lunar Base. This is MR1. Are you receiving me, MR2? Over.
Hello, Ian. Wedgwood here. We've just reached MR2, but there's no sign of Henderson and the children. Have you heard from them? Over.
Not a word, and I've been on listening watch all the time. Over.
Well, we're going to stay here for a few minutes to get some air. And we're going out to look for them again. Over and out.
Well, whoever put those signs on the rocks, we've got to thank them for it.
Strange. They seem to lead to the edge of the crater. Yet we didn't see any more after we found Henderson's radio transmitter.
Well, we'll start again from there. How are you feeling now, John?
A little better now, thank you. You know, Wedgwood, I think you should have chosen a younger man for this sort of business.
The expedition needed your experience, John.
Well, I haven't had much chance to use it yet.
Never mind, but you will. Soon you'll be able to start examining the mineral deposits. But first, we've got to find Henderson and the children. They didn't take any spare oxygen with them, so we haven't got much time.
There seems to be a way in here. We'll never get it open without cutting tools.
Then we're stuck in here. I can't breathe very well.
All right, Jimmy, sit down. Save your energy.
I'm going to take my helmet off. I can't breathe in this thing. Jimmy, I've got to. I'm going to choke. I'm going to take that off. No, I'm going to.
Jeff, uncover one of my canisters. We'll fit it to Jimmy's suit.
How much aid does that need you, Mr. Henderson?
Just a few minutes. We've got to find a way out of this cave, and quickly.
Do you think they pushed down those rocks to trap us?
What do you mean, they?
The people who built the rocket ships. Who made this place? Or maybe they're not people.
Perhaps they're still here.
That's impossible. They can't be. Not without air. They couldn't live.
But what if they don't need air to breathe? What if they're all around us? Things you can't see, but watching us.
There's no scientific base.
Look, the doors are opening.
Check. Checkmate. Hello, Buchan Island. This is Moon Rocket 1. Is there any further news yet? Over.
Not yet, Ian. There's been nothing since Professor Wedgwood left MR2. Over.
But you must hear from them soon. They can only carry enough oxygen for 4 hours. Over.
Well, we'll let you know the moment they come through. Over.
Oh, don't worry. I won't run away. Over and out.
Can't understand why we haven't heard.
You know, old Wedgwood may have misjudged the significance of those symbols.
I can't see Professor Wedgwood misjudging anything, Mr. Kennedy. I'm more worried at not hearing from Henderson. He should have been back in MR2 ages ago.
Now, take it easy, Henderson. I'm just going to step up the pressure a little bit more.
Oh, thanks, Wedgwood. You made it just in time.
Good. You'll be all right now.
You all right, Valerie?
Yes, thank you, Dr. O'Connell. How did you find us?
Well, those signs on the rocks, they led us right to the edge of your crater, to within radio range of your transmitter, and then we picked up your footprints.
But how did you open the doors?
Your father found a hand-operated lever outside there, and it still worked.
Those signs on the rocks, they all point to this place. Must be a center for something, or a base. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, it's a base, all right. Look at this.
What is it?
It's a spaceship, like the one we saw in orbit.
And looks perfectly preserved. I wonder how long that's been here.
That's one of the things we've got to find out. Whoever lived in here managed to make this place airtight. Look at these doors. 2 pairs of them, forming an airlock. But how did you manage to get in here?
Well, there's a sort of shaft at the end of the cave. We were up top looking for you, and Jimmy slipped down it. And I don't think it was designed for entry.
It was more like an exhaust shaft, wasn't it, Mr. Henderson?
Yeah.
Well, if this place was airtight once, we can make it airtight again.
You mean we could live in here? Hamlet could take off his spacesuit.
That's right, Jimmy. Come on, let's start unloading the supply rocket. This is going to be our first real base on the moon.
Rocket 1, this is Buchan Island. Professor Wedgwood's just come through. They've found Henderson and the children, and they're setting up a base. Over.
That's great news, Jean. Can you give me their exact location? Over.
Professor Wedgwood's in MR2 now. I'll just put you through on relay.
Jean, the press are on again. They want to know if there's any news from Professor Wedgwood's party.
Yes, there is. He took down this statement from the professor himself.
Mike, this is fantastic. 5 p.m. terrestrial time. We've now established a semi-permanent base in the Sea of Showers, in a cave set deep in the rocky edge of a crater. It is clear to us that this cave has been inhabited before. Jean, are you sure this is from Wedgwood, not from one of the children?
I should get that off to London straight away, Mr. Field.
Air pressure's constant now.
Oh, it's wonderful to be able to breathe in here without these things.
Even more wonderful that those doors on the airlock are still perfect condition. Well, Mary, we'll start by photographing and tabulating everything in this cave. And we'll try to find out what it all means.
Come on, Hamlet. You don't need your spacesuit now. Dad's filled the cave with air. There's some tin milk here, which I brought from the rockets.
Dr. O'Connell, come over here.
Yes.
We found some more carvings.
This is the same, isn't it? The same writing.
If it is writing.
Oh, yes, it's writing all right. And it looks to me as if those are 2 fresh symbols, making 13 in all so far.
Well, that's very primitive, isn't it? I mean, we've got 26 letters.
Well, first of all, Jeff, we don't know that they are letters. And secondly, it doesn't follow that the small number of symbols indicates a primitive mind. It could be more advanced, much more. Now, we do know that the people who carved those symbols were very clever at making things. Look at that spaceship.
Don't have a look at this, John. There's some more markings on the spaceship. See there? Over there?
This is most interesting. And always the same symbols, never less than 3 in a group. And in all, 13 marks so far.
Wedgwood,
Hmm?
what do you make of this spaceship? I mean, how do you think it worked?
Well, it certainly wasn't powered by chemical fuels. No fuel nozzle. But around the back of the ship, there's a highly insulated grill.
An insulated grill? Well, that could mean they emitted electrical particles.
Exactly. A tremendous velocity. The ion drive. What scientists have always dreamed of using, yet never been able to achieve.
Did you say iron, Daddy?
No, ION. What we call the ionization of electrical particles, to make them travel in one direction.
What drove them? What was the power unit?
Atomic power. It couldn't have been anything else.
If that ship was atomic powered, it could have traveled from anywhere in the universe.
So Dr. O'Connell was right. Scientifically, they are more advanced than we are.
We know just how more advanced if only we could get inside. But the thing seems completely sealed.
Well, what about cutting tools, Professor? I mean, we could open up a hole in the side.
Oh, it'd be a terrible shame. It's so beautifully made. But they must have been able to open that hatch.
Dad, look!
What is it, Jimmy? Water?
Water? Where'd it come from?
It fell on me. Some fell in Hamlet's milk.
It's amazing. Water on the moon.
But why not? It's quite possible there's a layer of ice under the surface of the moon. Isn't that so, Mary?
I've always held to that theory, yes.
And the warm air we've introduced in here could have melted it.
I must take a sample of this.
But isn't the water the same?
No. This little drop of water can tell us a tremendous amount about the mineral deposits on the moon. Let's put it under the microscope.
Stay here, Hamlet. I'm going to see if this water's all right for you to drink. It's no good, Hamlet. I can't see her. Hamlet, where are you? I told you to stay where you were. Hamlet, come back! You don't know what's down there!
You take a look, Wedgwood.
It's been contaminated.
Exactly. And I don't believe it's indigenous to the moon. That water was brought here from somewhere else. It condensed on the roof of the cave and froze. With us here, it's melting.
So now we know these people also brought water with them.
And if these creatures drank this water, they were very strange. It's radioactive.
What?
Yeah, listen to this Geiger counter.
Jeff, Jimmy had some of that water on his hand. Where is he?
I don't know, he was here a minute ago.
Daddy, Jimmy touched that water.
Now, don't worry, Valerie. It won't hurt him. It's only very slight. But let's try over by the spaceship.
Jeff, where is Jimmy?
I don't know, he's probably hiding somewhere.
Well, help me look for him.
He'll be all right. He can't get out of here anyway.
Jimmy? Jimmy, are you in there? Hamlet? Where are you? Jimmy? Jimmy, where are you? Hamlet, there you are. Don't wander off again. Come on, you'll catch cold down here.
Jimmy, if you don't answer me this time, I'm going back.